Today's the day I'm finally going to reveal the most interesting word in the entire Dutch dictionary. Hi, I'm Paul. Can you tell I'm excited? And I pronounce Dutch words and names the way a Dutchman would pronounce them. So what could be the most interesting word in the entire Dutch language? Do you know? Do you have any idea? Do you want to guess? Well, let's look at how I got to that word, okay? I looked it up in the most reliable dictionary, the most standard Dutch dictionary in the entire Dutch language, which is called the Vandalen. That's a dictionary. Vandalen, D-A-L-E, Vandalen, otherwise known as the Dikke Vandalen. Dikke means fat because this book is so huge. It's called the Dikke Vandalen. It's very voluminous. So what do I think? Out of 400,000 words, authentic Dutch words that you can find in the Dikke Vandalen, what do I find the most interesting word? It's the word interessant. Interessant. Yes, you heard that correctly. What do you think it means? You know what it means. It means interesting, right? And it's one of those words that you can interject into any conversation, even if you don't know what people are talking about because they're babbling on in Dutch. You can say, interesting, interessant. So somebody starts talking to you and they share the story of their life, and every now and then you look at them meaningfully and you say, interessant. Interessant makes you look very intelligent, as if you know everything they're saying. Of course you don't, but at least you look engaged. So if you don't know how to respond to somebody, you say, interessant. Interessant. Now, you heard that there's the R in there, right? It's the rolling R, which I love so much. But it's kind of a short R. It's not interessant, but it's interessant. Interessant. Listen, interessant. And this is how I teach people to roll their R's, because you say, Paul, the Dutch language is so difficult. You have this harsh G, the ch sound like Scheveningen and geluk. I don't know how to do that. And then that rolling Dutch R. First of all, not every Dutchman rolls their R's. It's just how I've been taught. But the rolling R is very fun to say, and it's a great exercise for your tongue as well. So if you don't know how to do a rolling R, I can teach you very quickly. If you're a brass player or a flute player, by the way, you already know this. They call it a flatterzunge, a fluttering R, a fluttering R, yeah, a flatterzunge, a fluttering tongue. So what I do is I had to teach it myself because even though I'm Dutch, at the beginning of my life, the rolling Dutch R was not so easy. So I had to teach myself, and my mother said, Paul, say the letter T followed by the letter D. Say T followed by D. T, D. And you say these things with the tip of your tongue, right? T, D, T, D. You go faster and faster, faster and faster. T, D, T, D. Interessant. Did you hear that? Interessant. 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 And as long as you do this every day, it gets easier and easier because you train your muscle. Your tongue is a muscle. And you say, interessant. Have an interesting day. Great to see you. Bye-bye.